We're here at the Breeders' Cup with Pat Cummings, formerly of the Thoroughbred Idea Foundation, now heading up the newly formed National Thoroughbred Alliance, formed by Mike Repole. Congratulations, Pat.
Thanks.
Personally, I think that you getting that position was really a show of, movement in the right direction. Two questions. One, what are your personal goals to accomplish for the Alliance? And next, do you think it will be a hurdle not really having, quote, lack of a better term, authority to implement anything?
I'll take the second question first, John.
Sure.
I don't think there's any question about the what or the why of the NTA. The question is undoubtedly the how. And fortunately, I've been in this position before with TIF where it sounds like a great idea. It sounds like something we need and we should be pushing for. How do you do it? How do you effect change with no jurisdiction to do so? And yet, after 5 years, I think we did have a unique roster of accomplishments with TIF, and we've gotten things done. And I think the momentum is going to continue to roll with more states adopting the international interference philosophy, which, bettors are craving. Some of them don't even know they're craving it, but they are.
Absolutely.
And Oklahoma has kind of been the first to move in that direction. And then with penny breakage, everything I understand is that there is a major racing jurisdiction in America that's looking towards pushing this in their state, which, if all things go well, would be a huge accomplishment. So change takes time, and we've been in this. I've personally been in this position before, so it's not an entirely unfamiliar, even though it is uncomfortable, and I think a lot of people feel that hope, but they equally feel the uncomfortability of it. I feel that too, but I know it's accomplishable. There are ways to move. So we're taking the next 3 or 4 months to kind of lay a base foundation, build a structure. It's not there yet. We're 5 days in, right? So we'll get there. In terms of goals, I would say we need. One of the things I want to see us do is work on the little things first. I don't know how you're going to accomplish the big things unless you're getting the little things right. And particularly from the perspective of horse players, which has always been kind of near and dear to my heart. I am one. We do so many little things wrong. And sometimes it doesn't really expose itself until some unique situation occurs and we realize, why is the rule that way? Or that was written 30 years ago, before simulcasting got to where it is. And a lot of people feel the pressure of where the sport is today, understandably so. However, if we can start to, I think, move the entire direction of fixing some of these broken windows at the start, we've got a chance for some better times ahead. But I don't know how you're going to tackle the big problems that everyone knows we have, unless you can start proving that we can get the little things right. And we have a lot of little things wrong right now. So early days, I think we're going to focus on some low-hanging fruit in that regard while we help build the structure for something bigger down the road. As amorphous as that answer is, it's kind of where we have to be right now, and I think we'll get some more details in the future.
No, it makes sense for sure. How's the reception been from groups like HISA and the racetracks and things of that nature?
I had 3 major racing executives call me in the first half hour after the announcement. So I'd say very positive. The emails are pouring in, texts, and look, we're looking for good people. We don't have roles defined just yet, but I don't want to let that stop the resumes rolling in. So careers@globalracingsolutions.com is the email address, and if people want to send stuff in, I can't say we're going to get to it tomorrow, but indicate your interest, and we're going to start pouring through it in the next couple months. The interest has been overwhelming. And I think the interest is overwhelming because people feel the pressure and the state of affairs in the business. They're unhappy with the pace of change. HISA provides us a tremendous source of support not physically yet, but as an industry, in whatever iteration happens in the next couple months, the fact that there is federal government endorsement of the sport through HISA is important. How that changes in the future, we'll see. But just to have that, I think, is vitally important.
I think it's encouraging that they're receptive to the group as well.
Yeah. Look, I don't think anyone has sat there and said they're not going to do anything, because at least we have a legacy. I like soup as much as the next person, but everyone says, alphabet soup situation of the sport. Well, what do we need more of it? Well, if we accomplish things, there's been plenty of other organizations that haven't gotten us to that point. So I'm hopeful in the track record that I established previously, and that we can use that experience to help guide us and get to a better spot. The roadmap is still to be drawn, but the support from industry stakeholders has been really incredible. I'm kind of overwhelmed by how many people have reached out in the first couple of days. So,
well, that's encouraging. And again, congratulations. I think you were an excellent choice, and the choice of you, I think, kind of makes a statement coming out of the box. I think it's coming out of the gate for the right way. So,
I appreciate it.
All the best. Thank you.
Everyone begins in horse racing with exactly the same thing, a dream. It doesn't matter who you are or where you come from. That dream is what unites us.
She's running the race of her life, and she's up to take the lead.
But what truly sets us apart is choosing to make that dream a thrilling reality.
And Spiced Perfection wins the Grade 1 La Brea.
At Dare to Dream Stable, we've been on a relentless mission to breathe life into those dreams for our partners for over 20 years.
Here's the wire Mooncat.
Our track record speaks for itself. We've excelled at turning dreams into reality at the most reasonable price points in the industry.
In the winner's circle is Dare to Dream Stable, LLC.
So the question is, do you dare to dream? Join us in racehorse ownership today.